Hello miners, Munchmo back with some more TerraFirmaCraft, and today we've got something to work on. It seems that Zaria has been busy, and look at this. Holy crap, tons and tons and tons of good stuff. So, what we're going to do is we're going to see about heating, we got that there. I don't think, actually it doesn't matter if it melts it. So we're going to put this thing away. We're going to get ourselves our first real anvil. It's going to be awesome. Awesome. So, I think I need charcoal. Where's the charcoal? Charcoal should be over here, right? Crap, we don't have any charcoal? Crap! Alright, well that's going to take a little while because it takes a couple days to do. So, let me get this charcoal pit started. There, and sticks. So 1, 2, 3, and light it. Get that. I need some dirt on the bar like this, and then we go like that, and then poof, it should light, right? I thought I had dirt on the bar. Did I not have dirt on the bar? There it goes. Light. There. Okay. So now that thing's going. It's going to take a couple of days to burn. So I guess I'll just let it go. See you guys when that's done and I can get to work on this thing. Actually, you know what? Well, I'm going to let that roll. I can actually do this here. Like this. And just, even though it's not as good. Oh, that's right. This has to be stoner dirt. So I undid that because I didn't think I was going to need a fire pit in here anymore. But I was wrong, it seems. That's fine. No worries. So 1, 2, 3, and light. Light. Really? I said 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now light. There it goes. Okay. So what we're going to do... I don't know if this is even the right wood. Whatever. Not a big deal. So we need 14 of these things. No, that doesn't go there. It's this thing I'm looking for. And let's head up to the metals. Now the cool thing is this fire pit can't get hot enough to cause the copper to become whatchamacallit. Actually, that might be a problem now that I think about it. You might have to, well, that takes charcoal too, so that is a problem. This may not be able to get it hot enough. I hope it will. Huh, because it has to get, oh, you know what we can do? Give me this. Give me that. Let me pop it. Is it like that? That's backwards. Okay. Backwards. There we go. Pop it like that, and then we can just make it go tappa, tappa, tappa. It makes it get hotter. So this needs to get to dark red 2. Oh, I'm sorry. This needs to get to bright red. I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah, this probably isn't going to work, actually. It's going to take a lot more work than I expected. I think I'm going to need the forge for this. Crap. But we'll keep tapping this thing, and hopefully... I think this is working, at least. There's no indicator as to whether or not this is actually doing anything, but I'm assuming it is. Faint red. And again, actually, bright red 3 is the bare minimum. Hopefully we can get it to bright red 4. Bare minimum. And then, oh, they both have to be that hot? Dark red. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I think I need to get the charcoal to do this because dark red, oh, maybe it will work. But they both have to be at the same heat. Now it's dark red 3, but I have to have 2 at the same heat to make them weld. And that's a problem. Bright red. Ooh, okay, maybe it will work. Let's put some more wood in there, because this thing's going to cool down very quickly, I think, if I'm not careful. I'm afraid that it's not going to be possible here. Actually, I should probably be doing it on this side. Let's see how this gets. Hot. This one's already dark red. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be possible without charcoal. I'm afraid. Hot. Dark red 3. Yep, it's already getting too cold to weld. Very hot. And maybe if I keep swapping them back and forth, it'll work. I don't think it's going to, though. I fear. Very hot. Dark red 1. Yeah. Is this thing out? No, this still got more wood. I'm assuming that tapping this thing is actually doing what it's supposed to do. Very hot. Wow. This takes forever to get up to the right heat, too. Huh. This is kind of disappointing. I was hoping for... Very hot. I was just hoping to be able to jump in here and get the anvil going, but it's going to take a little bit more work than I was expecting. So, faint red 2, faint red 3. Here you go. You keep going, keep going. We can do this. We can weld at least one, but I'm only going to show you how to do one, and I'll do the rest off camera. I think if I can get this to work. Faint red 5. Again, I need this to be bright red 4, or even orange if possible. And this is dark red, and this one's faint red. Yeah, this isn't going to happen. It's taking much too much work here just to get these up to par. Faint red 3. This is a bellows, by the way, and it's supposed to help increase the heat but burn the fuel faster. The logs. Dark red. Ooh, actually, this might happen. Get a dark red 1. Oh, never mind. It's just dark red. We got to get a bright red. This is not going to happen. Not gonna happen. Okay, we gotta wait for the charcoal, and that's gonna take a couple of days in-game. So, I guess I'll just have to be back with you guys in a little bit here once I got me some charcoal to make this thing really work. So I'll see you in a little bit. Sorry. Wow. You guys must have been yelling at your screen, because I'm a friggin' moron. I cannot believe I did that. I had this charcoal right here this entire time. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay, so here's what we do, I think. We put the thingies here for them to heat up. Like that. And then we throw the charcoals in here like that. And then do we have to light it? I guess we have to light it again. Just like the fire, which makes sense. Every time you got... There you go. Okay. That should get this stuff hot enough, hopefully, to be able to do what we need with it. We need it workable. I was kind of messing with my head with what we needed it to be. So it has to be in the dark red 2 through the bright red 2 range. Luckily, all of them will get in the same range. And in here, they should be okay. They'll stay... Ooh, wow, that one's very hot, very hot. Warming. Very hot. Okay. So, this is going to be a little tricky. We can get them in here, into the liquid state if necessary, and then move them and make them into the ingots that we need, and then from there we heat them up 2 at a time and pull them out as we need them to be. Oh, I guess depending on where they're located, they get red hotter. So we need dark red. Bright red 0, 1, or 2 will be fine, is what we're looking for, really. So, looks like this slot gets hot fastest. Dark red. Alright. Bright red. Out you go, and in here you go. Blop. Bend, 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 bend. Hit, hit, hit. Thank you. Next. Dark red. Faint red. Very hot, so this one's next. So you're going to turn them all into ingots first. And then once we turn them into ingots, so bend, 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 hit, 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 2 ingots. Alright. Next. We're going to have to do this for 14 times. But we'll do a couple at a time here. So you're dark red 3. Very hot, dark red. Okay. Actually, you know what? While we're doing this, we can probably take more like this and stick them in here as well. Right? So you there, bright red 2, that's good. I'm glad these anvils don't take durability. At least it doesn't seem to be that way. And then you're hot, hot, very hot. You're bright red, you're good. And then here you go. I could probably just hit upset and then bend, yeah. There we go. I need to get some of this stuff out of my inventory, though, because this is taking up too much room. Uh-huh. Oops, you can... Actually, I don't care. Just need to make space. Dirt. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's how many I need. So let's put more in here, and let's add more charcoal. Like that. Dark red, very hot, faint red. Okay. So we should have 2 rows of 7 like that. Okay. So let's go here. That. See, it's a little bit of a process here. Upset, bend, hit. It's 5. And once we get all of these into ingots, that's when our next step comes. Let's grab this one and that one. They shouldn't cool down too fast. Upset, hit. Good. Upset, punch, hit. See how easy this gets. And throw a couple more in here. And this is why I'm the blacksmith. Not the blacksmith. The blacksmith? Maybe I'm the blacksmith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Charcoal there. Cool. So I'm going to keep doing this. Actually, I only have a few more to go. You guys don't mind watching, do ya? Not at all. Because there's still another step after this to do the next thing, and another step after that. So maybe I will cut away for this part until I get all the ingots ready for the next stage, and I will see you there. Alright, 14 ingots. So our next step is to get 2 ingots that are about the same temperature to the same temperature again, and we want to get them into the orange stage for copper specifically, because we need to make what's known as a double ingot, I think it's called. Let me see here exactly what it's called while we're waiting for it to heat up. It's called a copper ingot 2 times. So basically we're welding, that's actually what it's called. The technical term in the mod itself is called welding 2 ingots together. So I haven't done this before, so hopefully I don't screw up. But luckily these two seem to be heating up at about the same rate. I'm going to keep this thing stocked full of stuff here. Because they have to both be about the same temperature, because there's a certain temperature that each metal is able to weld at. The very high end of bright red and orange is where it is the weld temperature for copper. So we got to get these up. I could probably go on with some of these that were already hot, but I wanted to start with ones that are all the same temperature. So I didn't risk one getting too hot and the other one not being hot enough, so I couldn't weld them properly together. But luckily this process shouldn't be too bad once I get them going. I just want to show you the first one. Then once I get the first one welded together, uh-oh, that's a problem. Let's take that one out a little bit. And put that one back in. There we go. Dark red, good. This one wasn't getting hot enough compared, so I take it out, and it's okay. Yep, okay, good. I'll take this one out first, and that one will be good, and yada yada. So once I show you how to do the first welded set, I will do all the rest of them off camera again. But I figure, okay, bright red. Again, we need to get this into the orange stage here. Let's pull this out a little bit. Put it back in. There we go, bright red. Get a little closer to each other. I'm pretty sure, at least, that the forge will be able to get these up to orange. I hope, because if not, then I don't know how to do it. But I'm pretty sure the forge will do it, because it's a lot hotter than any of the other fire pits. Yeah, so you see this one's almost ready to go orange here, so let's pull it out a little bit to get back in. So this one is orange, this one is bright red 4, there we go, 2 orange, so orange 1. Perfect. Okay, so we take these 2, put them in the weld spots here, and then we hit the weld button. What? Huh? Punch? Why not? Why you no weld? Why you no weld? Crap. Why isn't it welding? It's... You're supposed to put one here first, and then one here, and that lets me... No. Crap. I'm gonna have to look at this thing here. How we make the copper ingots. Is it weld? There might be something I'm missing. I might need a better hammer or something. Maybe that's the problem. weld. Okay, I'm gonna make a new full hammer here. Let's do that. Ah, screwed up. Let's try again. I'm just so excited. Is it like... Here we go. Stick. Hammer. Full hammer. Are they hot enough still? No, they're not hot enough anymore. So let's stick these back in here. Look at weld while we're waiting for them to heat up. Weld is the procedure used to obtain double ingots by fusing two ingots together using the right anvil. Oh! Damn it, that's what I'm missing. A flux. What do I use to make a flux? Oh, I forgot about flux. That's a real thing. I need a hammer and some marble. There should be marble over in the house, I hope. Oh, it's dark out there. It's dangerous out there. Come on. Oh, crap. I'm thirsty, so I can't run. So I gotta dip my legs in the water. Now I can run. Can't believe I did that. I totally forgot about flux. So we need marble, or there are a couple other stones too, but I think marble's the only one that's... Oh, that pig scared me. I think they keep their marble or their stones upstairs, right? Stones and flint. Please, please, please be marble. Oh, thank you. We're going to need a bunch of this. We need 7. Oh, that's not marble. That's granite. So granite goes here. Oh, I'm going to take all your marble. I'm sorry, Zuria, but I have to have marble specifically for this. It's the only one that I can flux. So we do this and that gets us... Oh! I don't have to take all of it. There you go. So there is something that you should know now, is that you need... Hey, daytime's coming. You need flux to make this work. So unfortunately I have to wait for them to heat up again. Hopefully it hasn't been too long and they haven't cooled off too much, but I think they may have. So let's, oh, still dark red. That's not too bad. Okay. So now we have flux. Sorry about that, guys. I totally messed up on that one. But as I said, this is still learning experience. I haven't done this before. So... Oh, we need to add more of this stuff here. Got to get it back up to heat. But it shouldn't take too long as we're still in the dark red. And it seems like it heats up faster the longer it's in there. Because like now it's already bright red. And it was like barely, you know. So the hotter it gets, the hotter it gets maybe. I guess really there's more to it than that, but... It's fairly realistic the way they have this set up too, which is great. I really like that about this mod. It adds a whole new level of realism to the stuff. Because just like a blacksmith, you have to worry about the time it takes you to go from your heat source to your anvil. Otherwise, if the metal cools off too much, you can't work it properly. Okay, orange, orange. Orange, you're glad I realized I needed flux. So the flux goes there. And then you go here like this. And then you hit weld and you got it. Voila! Copper double ingot. Next, I just continue like this, and once I get all of these made, I will cut you back in and show you the next step. So while I was finishing up this here, I wanted to point something out. As you can see, there are these 4 slots on the right side of the forge. They're actually used to keep things at the temperature that they're at, hot. So I got these guys up to orange here, popped them on the right side, and then continue leaving these guys get hotter, so that if things don't heat up to the right temperature, as long as they get to the right temperature, you stick them over there and they'll stay at that temperature. How awesome is that? Really cool, huh? So while I do that, I'm going to grab some more of these coppers, like that. That guy's orange, and I can stick these guys in here, let them heat up to turn into ingots later, yada yada, and we're good. So now I can take 2 of these out, pop them in here, weld them together. Go grab these 2 here. Pop them here like this. Oops, here. Weld them together, and we've got what we needed there. How awesome is that? That's really cool. Now, of course, now that I got these guys in here, I want to actually turn them into whatchamacallit. But figure I'll use the heat while it's here. And I only have to get these up to a little dark red. But while we're waiting on those to heat up, let me show you this here. Now that we've got these 7 copper ingots, we just take it, put it in the shape of an eye, and we get ourselves a copper anvil. How cool is that? How cool is that? Now I want to move this thing, and I'm hoping I can do it properly here. Faint red, faint red, faint red. Let me see if this will actually work. What I want to do is I want to see if I can take this actually anvil and turn it into not an anvil anymore. Yep, voila. And I can put the wood back down like this. And I can put the copper anvil, bam, right there. Check it out, copper anvil. So now this one is bright red. Was that the right? I wanted it to be... Oh, that's actually just right. So bright red is good. Dark red, very hot. Dark red, so... See? That's how you do it. And then I can work this copper here, and I can continue making more ingots and stuff. Now that I got the anvil, I want to get just one more of these things made, which means I want to get these things right here, just right. This one's almost there. And I'll show you one more thing that's really interesting or really important to know about metal ingots. It took me a while to figure this one out. It's actually pretty intuitive if you think about it once it happens, but I just want to get one more ingot made so I can show you this, and you'll understand. You'll understand. You will understand in just a moment here. See if I put it there, will it get hotter faster since it's closer to the heat? I think it actually makes a difference where it is in relation to the center area here and the charcoals. I think. I can't say with 100% certainty, but I'm fairly sure that that is the case. So we only have to get this thing up to like dark red 3, and I can probably work it. Because dark red 2 is where you can first start working it, but if you pull it out at dark red 2, it'll cool off much too fast. So we go here like this. Throw this on here, put in the hammer, same thing as before, upset, upset, hit, 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 and we got ourselves a copper ingot. So now check this out. You'll see what I'm going to show you in just a second here. If you shift and right click with the, oh, there's already something there, isn't there? Shift. What? Is it because it's hot? It might be because it's hot. It might have to cool down. But you can see here how we have an ingot just standing on the ground. Yeah, I think it's because it's hot. So I will wait for that to cool off, and then I will... Actually, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab another one of these. That's bright red. Just continue working these things until that cools off. Upset, upset. Hit, hit, hit. Another hit. Because you can't store these ingots in chests. So you have to put them on the ground in piles. Kind of interesting. I have so much copper to work through, though. Luckily, I'm pretty sure that the other players will be more than happy to work them. Especially now that we have this anvil. So, we're working our way up. Next step is going to be doing some metal mixing. Ooh, where is that hammer? I had a hammer. There we go. And hit. There we go. Got those. Very hot. Maybe you can't put it down until it's cooled. I'm pretty sure that's the case. So I got a lot more work to do on these things, but we don't want to take... Look at all that. All this copper. What we need to do... Ooh, crap. Are we out of tin? We're out of tin. People need to start working... We need flux in here now. People need to start working from bronze and not tin tools, or copper tools. I guess I probably could do that here. You have anybody who's dark red? We'll let other people do some work. Actually, you know what? Screw that. I'm gonna make me my own frickin' copper pickaxe. This is gonna be my tool here. Yeah. Actually, maybe I should make a hammer. Maybe I should make more than one. Just get this dark red 3. We'll make us a pickaxe. Pickaxes are easy. Actually, I'll get it up to dark red 4-ish. Right? That way I make sure I have more than enough time. Uh-oh, we're losing heat. Losing heat. There we go. Gaining heat again. Come on. One more little stage, please. There we go. So this goes here. This goes here. And then we have to bend, draw, punch. Bend, 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 bend. Bend, draw, punch. Here we go. Copper pickaxe. That is all mine, baby. Bam! Since I'm the smith, you know, I figure I should have a good pick, right? Alright, so that's cool. Let's see, is this cool enough now? Still hot. Those guys are very hot. Wonder if I can place this thing yet. I really hope so. This is my wrought iron ingot here. I guess somebody must have taken the tin ingot I had up here. At least I think I had a tin ingot. Tin ingot. But now it is totally time for us to start working from copper. But we need to save some copper to work with tin to turn into bronze, because that's our next step, is bronze, bronze, bronze. Man, it's still hot. Wonder if throwing this in the water will cool it off. That would actually be cool if that worked that way. So let's do that and see what happens. Did it work? Nope, still warming. You really kind of expect that throwing it in water would cool it off faster. That's something they might want to add? Maybe. I don't know. That would be cool. You know? I'm pretty sure I don't need this anymore. So I will get rid of that. Because that was only there because I thought I needed it for working the copper, which it doesn't work at all. Okay. Now it's just a regular copper ingot, so it should be able to get placed now. So you hold down shift and you right click. Yeah, and there it goes. And then if I had any more that weren't hot, I could add them to the pile. So this is our raw iron, this is our copper, and we can just make piles of them. And I'm just going to work them, see what we can do. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. I don't know exactly how long it is, but next time we are going to get to work on our mine shaft thing. Because right now it's kind of ugly. It's just a big hole in the ground covered with purple wood. I want to make it look cool and pretty. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.